Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. In this video, I want us to have a look at a developing story captured by The Nation. Karim Khan recuses himself from Kenyan cases amidst Azimio onslaught. The International Criminal Court ICC prosecutor, Karim Khan, who is at the center of conflicts between President William Ruto's Kenya Kwanza and opposition chief Raila Odinga's Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition, has recused himself from all Kenyan cases at the Hague-based court to guard against conflict of interest, his office has revealed. In a communique to The Nation, following allegations by Mr. Odinga's camp that Mr. Khan's visit to Kenya last week could interfere with their case at the court, the Office of the Prosecutor, OTP's Public Information Unit, clarified that the official was in the country in his private capacity. The prosecutor was in Kenya in a private capacity to receive an honorary degree. Please note that pursuant to Article 42(7) of the Rome Statute, Mr. Karim A.A. Khan, KC, in his capacity as the prosecutor of the ICC, has recused himself from all Kenya cases before the ICC, read the communication. Mr. Khan's office further stated that he has since instituted practical measures to protect against any conflicts of interest that may be perceived to arise from his former representation of ICC suspects or accused persons. ICC prosecutor Karim Khan, hosting in Kenya this weekend by Mount Kenya University and its founder, a friend of his former client William Ruto, at a time both the Azimio and Kenya Kwanza regime have written to ICC on the situation in the country, especially the killing spree of unarmed protesters by police, is not only suspect but also a blot on the credibility of ICC. Karua said, yes. If you go through that story, Nation is reporting that the prosecutor Karim Khan has recused himself from all Kenyan cases at the Hague-based court. And we know that already the Azimio team have presented a petition to ICC. And actually, ICC did confirm that they received the petition. And also, as I talk, various human groups are also sending their petitions to the Hague-based court, imploring the court to start its investigations in Kenya. Last week, this prosecutor, Karim Khan, visited Kenya in what we are being told that he was to be awarded a honorary degree by Mount Kenya University. Now, the bone of contention, the owner of Mount Kenya University is a very close William Ruto ally. Could it be possible that William Ruto is trying to use Mount Kenya University owner to strike a deal with Karim Khan, the ICC prosecutor? That's the bone of contention, and that's what is causing some jitters in Azimio, coupled with the fact that he was William Ruto's lawyer some years ago. In this video, I want us to dig deep into this for Kenyans to understand in clear terms what the recusal of the prosecutor means and portents for William Ruto and his team and for Azimio. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's proceed. What are some of the political implications of that move by the ICC prosecutor? What does that move mean? The first thing coming out very clearly, the mere fact that ICC prosecutor is recusing himself from Kenyan cases, that in itself has that ability of giving these Kenyan cases more attention and scrutiny by the international community and also by the court, the Hague-based court, ICC. And that is going to work against William Ruto's government, and it can help in furthering Azimio's agenda. In that if William Ruto wanted to use some of his close associates and links, such as this prosecutor, to thwart the cases, that has already backfired. Because now the international community, the human rights watchdogs across the globe, the court itself, they are all going to be very keen on these cases filed by Azimio. That's the first thing coming out very clearly. And then secondly, I'm seeing a very high possibility where the mere fact that Khan has seen it fit to visit Kenya at a time, a lot has been going on, and more so the issue of police brutality. I'm seeing that as a double-edged sword that can cut both sides. It might be possible that Khan was here at the request of Mount Kenya University owner, but indirectly a William Ruto's, or rather indirectly being supported by William Samoei Ruto. And he might have been here for maybe some behind the scene talks or deals. That's a possibility. And I'm also seeing a very high possibility why he might have been here, yes, at the request of this Mount Kenya University owner, but he can decide to also use that opportunity to do some investigations. Yes. And these investigations, in my honest opinion, can work against any of the sides. So William Ruto and his team should not sit pretty that everything is good. Even though he has excused himself, it might be possible that if at all he was doing some investigations for the time he has been here, then those investigations can work against Ruto or even against Azimio. But from what we have seen so far, there is no case that can work against Azimio, because Azimio are clearly the victims here. Azimio, through their demonstrations and protests, they were just exercising their rights as enshrined in the Constitution. It's Ruto's government that tried denying them those rights, and that was also acknowledged by the United Nations on Human Rights. Ruto's government unleashed the police on them. So these investigations, if at all, Khan had started some investigations, they can work against Ruto's government. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.